What is up, guys, and welcome to a new series on my channel. It's The Journey. I know I'm a bit later than everyone else, but I thought I'd get the Hull City Cream mod out first. We are picking Hull City as our favourite club, but first up, I've been a bit inconsistent lately with uploads, I've missed a few days here and there. I'll explain more about it in the episode, and as well, I won't be choosing the best of teams, so I'll explain more into the episode, but let's get into the first cutscene. Let's go.
Pass me in. Go on, Alex, take him on.
Oh, what was that? Stay on your feet, Alex! Terrible!
You serious, Harold?
Ref! Where's the foul? Unlucky, mate. Looks like pens now.
Thanks, guys.
See, George, I told you the boy had talent, didn't I?
No son of mine goes down like that. It's embarrassing.
If you're going to talk like that about our boy, you should leave.
Leave! I want him to be a proper player!
Just get out of here.
Fine. I'm leaving.
Go on then.
All right. Penalties it is, then.
This is going in.
Go on, Alex! Smashed it in, mate! Smashed it in! Oh, London's finest, mate.
How could you, Harold? What could you support him like your father?
Yeah, what can I be more like a great gin on tap?
Hey, first of many. You should hang it here. Be like a trophy cabinet.
He didn't even care that we'd won.
Look, I'd better go, mate. Mum will want to hear about the match. See you at school Monday, yeah?
You played well today, Gareth.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks, Mr. Hunter. Hey, Alex. Champions!
Penny for him. Come on. What you thinking?
Football. This is what I want to do. Like you. And Dad.
You know, there's a difference between playing at something and working at it. You're serious about going pro, you're going to have to make football your life, George Baker was at the game today. He was impressive.
The scout.
Yeah. Yeah. I want you to have this. I scored my 100th goal with that. February 1969, Coventry City away. Left foot volley. Sweet as a nut. Here, might bring you luck too.
You sure, Grandad?
Oh, yeah.
I'll practice with it every day.
Well, you better get on with it then, ain't you? It's time, Alex.
So, as you see, guys, obviously, we have just played the Nines tournament. This is basically just the titles. I thought I'd talk to you here now. Like I said, I am picking the best of teams. Now, I don't really want to like move to Man U, Man City, if you get what I mean. I want to pick kind of lesser teams like kind of Stoke, Swansea, kind of them teams. I want to kind of, you know, make them a better club, hopefully. Obviously, I'm going to have to do my best and go up the ratings because I know I don't start the best of ratings. But like I said, just I think picking the worst of teams in the league will probably be, I think, a better direction for me. I was going to pick Hull, but I didn't want to because obviously I've just done a Hull City career mode and I will be doing that obviously going into the second and third year. So I don't really want it to make it quite tedious. So I will be picking a different team, just hopefully picking the right team and hopefully obviously making and winning the Premier League and FA Cup and how many cups you can win on this. So yeah, we're going to get into our exit trial and kind of see how all we do there. You know, hopefully I'm expecting to make it through.
How many times, man?
Shut up. 4 years in the academy and it all comes down to an exit trial. Never thought we'd be showing up for one of these.
What academy, mate? Play like we can, we'll walk straight into a contract.
Listen, lads. Don't see this as an exit trial, okay? See it as an opportunity to impress. You just go out there and express yourselves. George Baker's a tough nut, but he knows a good player when he sees one. And you lads are just that.
Did you get so grown up?
Wish Dad could be here, Mum.
Hey. Today's about you, Alex.
Nice motor, mate.
I'll take skills over a flashy motor any day, mate.
Oh, yeah? Who's the one with the pro contract on the table, mate?
Ignore him, lads. You let your talent do the talking.
Has he got a pro contract?
Bruv.
You lads are here today to prove that you've got the skills to make it in a professional game. Now, for the last few years, you've all been honing your skills at your respective academies, but for whatever reason, you've been released. Now, the league organises these trials because it believes some very talented players may well slip between the cracks. So this is your chance to prove to me and to all of the scouts from around the country here in attendance that you've got what it takes to be a professional footballer. Make no mistake, most lads don't. For most of you, today's trial will be the end of the road. But for some, it could be the start of the professional career you've all been working towards. Everything you do, every kick of the ball will be scrutinised and will count towards making your future in football. Now, these lads behind me already have their pro contracts. They know where they stand. They are the bar. And today, you're going to take them on. So let's see what you got.
Oi, Williams is eyeballing you again.
Let's see how confident he is when I get him one-on-one on the pitch.
Hunter. Listen, I know you fancy yourself as a bit of a multi-dimensional player that can play anywhere, but today you get to choose which position's best for you. So put your best foot forward. Impress these scouts, all right, lad? So what's it going to be?
So we need to pick a position. Now, I mean, the only position really to pick is a striker. I don't really think there's any other position to go for. What's the point? Alec Hunter is a striker, like his granddad. So, yeah, striker position it is for him.
Oh, following in Granddad's footsteps, eh? All right, lad. Go do him proud.
So the exit trial starts here. Obviously, you've probably seen this before, but you know the first kind of part to the exit trials is the first half of the 11-a-side. Currently, we are obviously in the 15th. He's just explained to us like finishing the top 10, obviously to progress, which I actually had difficulty with, to be fair, because I actually did this first time around and I wasn't successful for some strange reason. I just found it so hard. I think it was a difficulty because obviously I play on legendary in my career mode, so that difficulty was set at legendary, so I did find it quite hard. But the game, it was quite crap really. I actually let a goal in, which is quite embarrassing, but luckily we would actually score a goal, so you know at least that kind of counted. It wasn't actually well, as you see, we get a goal, but you know, X Trials, the first half anyway, it wasn't the best. It was just quite boring. Not a lot was going on. I mean, like I said, we get a goal, but you know that was on a really good thing. I'm not going to show you obviously like passing play and that. I just don't see the point. But obviously we draw the match in the end. Not a bad result, but I will be kind of lowering down the difficulty probably to professional world class.
Playing like we belong here, mate. Let's keep taking it to him.
I'm feeling good today, guys. Just need to stay focused.
I'm with you, bruv. No doubt.
Now, as you see, actually getting that goal kind of helped because we're actually top in the rankings so far with 28,000 points. 20,000 points. Doing really well. Obviously, as you see, my mate Gareth Walker just sitting 10th. I mean, friggin' hell, you know, he's just getting in there. But, you know, there's plenty of kind of duels to go. And the first up was shooting now. I actually did really well on this one. I found it quite easy. I mean, to be fair, we are really close range. So, I mean, why would you not kind of find it easy? It was just a simple drill. I'll actually get in... I did really bad in one drill, but we'll get onto that later on after this other cutscene soon. But, like I said, look, we're absolutely smashing this. At the end of this drill, we got another excellent. Halfway through the time, we're already at basically a good job. So, you know, we're getting that A. Just smashed this out the park. Did really well on this drill. But, like I said, you have to do well on these drills because, you know, they set you up. And like I said, one of the drills nearly cost me. And it nearly cost me twice. Well, it obviously did cost me once before. But, like I said, this drill, just really well done. Quite an easy drill in the end. And again, we're sitting top and we're sitting quite happy.
Blimey, Hunter. Where did that come from? You've been watching videos of me.
Making you nervous, am I, Williams? That's what you get when you play with the big boys.
Oh yeah, bring it on then, Hunter.
That Danny Williams is a bit of a prick, isn't he? Well, anyway, right. We don't care about the banter, you know. We'll give it back to him. But this is the drill that really, really screwed me up. I just found it so hard. I don't know why. I just don't know why. I don't know if it was because obviously he's not very good rating, or it's just I just found it so hard. It was just really, really. I was just struggling at it so much. As you see, you know, we did all right in the end. Not the best. You know, we missed a shot in the end as well, so that was even worse. And we actually ended up getting a really, really bad score of 9,310. And then that put us down to 9th place. We were sitting at the top happy after 2 drills, and now after 3, that dribbling caught me up. And that was actually the drill that actually caught me up as well when I did it the first time and failed. So, you know, I had to come out guns blazing all the other trials. And as you see, this through ball trial, you know, we was doing very well on this, finding the players. They were getting the good finishes. I mean, I was obviously controlling them all. So, obviously, I was trying to get the best grades I could, hitting the corners, which obviously you're getting the better points. And the main thing is, we did this trial pretty good. You know, we did it in the right attempts as well. And, you know, in the end, we get another excellent. So, You know, this trial helped us out a lot. Didn't really push us up the table that much. We were still sitting in 8th spot, quite low down, and was a bit apprehensive going into the other duels, thinking, friggin' hell, am I going to make this or not? But this duel, I thought, you know, if we can do well in this one, then it might kind of set us up and help us, you know, going into the others. And to be fair, this is the last one, actually, before the second half of the game. So, you know, this one, it was very important. We weren't doing bad. I had to retry this one a couple of times. I had to retry the others a couple of times as well. It was a lot harder than I thought, but there again, I was doing it on Legendary. That was my mistake. Obviously, the matches won't be on Legendary. I've never done my player before, so, you know, my experience so far on Legendary, I definitely won't be doing it on that difficulty because it's just too hard. So, you know, professional, world class, I'll be seeing what they're like, and then I'll be doing it on that. But, you know, this shooting drill, we did very well again. Me and Gareth Walker, we got in the B in the end. Not that good, but, you know, still good enough.
Decent showing from you today, lad. But I can't help but think you got more to offer.
I hope you're right.
When it comes to youth talent, I usually am. Just focus on the 11-a-side game. Go out there and play your game.
The last part of the exit trial was the second half of the game. This game, nothing happened. There were 3 chances basically, and that was it. So, you know, both halves of the games are pretty pathetic. I mean, Gaz Walker had a good chance here, but like I said, you know, the games was crap. I just found it too hard, you know, controlling players that were really bad ratings, and you know, in the end, the game basically ends 0-0. We actually do end up finishing 8th, so, you know, that's a good thing. But let's get on to this cutscene.
Well done, lads. Lots of hard work on display out there. Hard work in training is the first step to making it as a pro, and I saw plenty of that on display today. Some of you even look like you can play the game. Now, over the next few days, the scouts will be reviewing their performance notes, as will I. Some of you may be lucky enough to get a pro contract. But if that phone doesn't ring, don't give up. Keep working hard. Keep improving. If one knockback makes you want to quit, football isn't the career for you. All right, lads, that's it for today. Good luck to you all.
Williams. Oh, he's got a mouth on him, hasn't he? Never shuts up.
You can give it large all he wants, man. I just want to play football.
I feel you, bruv. But how awesome would it be to see him get released, though?
Oh, mate. I dream about it like reoccurring.
Shift starts in half an hour.
It won't be long now.
Do you think Alex will be okay? He's been talking about his dad a lot recently. I mean, maybe the pressure of the exit trials got on top of him.
They played well today. Listen, Catherine. About Harold. Maybe if I hadn't been travelling away to games all the time. You know, some seasons it was like 10 months of the year.
You always came back, Jim. You never walked out on your family.
No, I followed my dreams. But Harold's injuries cut it short. It ruined him. Yeah. Stopped you from following yours. I mean, you gave up everything.
And I'll do it again. You know he just wants to be you.
You.
All right.
What do you think, Grandad?
Great performance today, lads. Top draw. You stood out a mile.
I am so proud of you.
You should be, Mrs. Hunter. Especially when it runs in the family. Burly, no-nonsense forward, brave as a lion, excellent first touch, like a sort of yesteryear Didier Drogba. 22 goals, 68-69. You're Jim Hunter, aren't you?
I know you.
I used to collect football cards. Michael Taylor, Rising Stars Football Agency. We are absolutely the guys for nurturing young potential, and you boys, you got it coming out of your ears. You need representation, you call me. Night or day, Christmas Day, doesn't matter.
Cheers.
We'll keep it in mind.
You go safely now.
I've heard of that guy. Was around back when your dad was still playing. We should call him.
Good tune.
Hi. Agent's here.
Jim, you know, it's a shame you were playing in the days before the big TV money kicked in. Player like you, I could have got you a proper deal or two.
Yeah, right. We didn't play for the money.
No, of course you didn't. Roar of the crowd, working class heroes and all that, eh? Do you draw?
Design, well, used to. I'm trying to pick it up again. It's been a while.
There he is, my #1 client.
Mr. Taylor, good to see you.
But you can call me Michael, all right? Such a polite young man. You brought him up properly, Mrs. Hunter.
Catherine, please. Oh, come on, tell him.
Tell me what?
As soon as you signed with me, I started putting out the feelers. Seems like you've been making quite the impression.
Well, you got me an offer?
1 or 2.
For real?
I haven't seen a kid coming out of the exit trials generate this much interest in years. Now, young players like you are like gold dust, Alex. There isn't a team in the league that isn't falling over themselves to sign you after you nailed it. I've got some incredible deals on the table here. Just don't go rushing into any decisions, okay? Now, the top teams, sure, they're going to offer you more money, but you won't be getting as much game time. And it's minutes on the pitch that really develop a player. You know, take your time, okay? This is a big decision.
So this was the time we would obviously pick the club which we were going for. Like I said, we weren't going for the big teams. I didn't want to play for them. I've seen kind of the journey up until you go out on loan. So I know you go out on loan anyway. I think that's just kind of the storyline. So I didn't want to start a big team. I could have done really, because like I said, I was going to go out on loan anyway. But I thought I'd go for more of a mediocre team. Swansea, Stoke and Sunderland, all three together was kind of my favourite choices. Like I said, I didn't want to go with Hull City, who I support, because I did a career mode on them. But in the end, I chose Sunderland. I'm going to move to them. 325,000 a week. I think that's the best team to go for, really, with striker positions. So, Sunderland is going to be my new team.
Decision made. I'll get the cogs turning my end and get the paperwork ready.
You deserve this, Alex.
A momentous day, Alex.
Time to remind the world what us hunters can do.
Yeah.
And it gets even better, young man. Seems you and your pal Gareth have similar tastes when it comes to picking teams.
No way!
Alex, that's just brilliant.
So, I see as well, Gaz Walker, my best mate for quite a long time. He also has moved clubs now. And this was what was going on social media. Now, I've actually got a few followers. For some reason, I'm following my mum. I don't really like to have my mum on social media anyway, but that's up to her. Catherine Hunter, what are you doing? Anyway, my agent, Michael Taylor, he's saying, bigging us up, kind of giving us praise. But this Karen Watson, she's not having any of it. She's saying us with our bench warmers. But the main thing is we've signed for our club now. Hopefully we'll do well at Sunderland. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. If you've enjoyed it, please hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. And guys, I'll be seeing you later. Peace!